Get a Job in Tech, episode 170. How do we know what the market's doing job-wise as a collective? And all the jobs out there, the government actually has stats on these. It doesn't tell you necessarily what jobs are, particular jobs. I think you have to pay for that data. However, there are two websites that the agencies, so that's the Department of Bureau of Labor Standards, who puts it out. So the two websites are www.bls.gov/CPS, and that tells us the unemployment rate, current population survey of the unemployment rate. So this, the report it's usually a monthly report. It's always issued monthly, right? And it tells you what the unemployment rate is in the different sectors of the economy. The second report is called the Job Openings and Labor Turnover Survey, and their website is www.bls.gov/JLT. This tells you how many jobs are open in any given month, and you can look at these and you can say what are they. For instance, let's say for the Job Openings and Labor Turnover Survey, that's how many jobs are open right now. If you go to the site, what it says here is it says the state job openings and labor turnover. So job openings levels and rates for total non-farm by state seasonally adjusted. So for June, this is August, but for June in Alabama, it had 125,000, Alaska 26,000, Arizona 197,000, Arkansas 84,000, California 667,000, Colorado 188,000, Connecticut 93,000, Delaware 29,000, etc. So Florida has 486,000. So just based on this report, and if we can go down, New York has the most, 515,000, and Virginia 250,000, Wisconsin 154,000, Vermont 18,000, Texas has the most, actually 792,000. So what do you do with this data? What can you do with this data? You can look at it and you can kind of decipher what states have the most jobs opening. And the reason you do that is, so basically, like, let's say, for instance, Iowa or Ohio, well, Iowa basically has a lower state population, and they have 71,000 openings for the month of June. So that'll tell you percentage. Let's say maybe there's 500,000, let's say. I'm not sure how many people are in Iowa, but let's say 500,000. So that's 500,000. So 71,000 of that is roughly a little more than 10%. And that means 1 out of 10 people are looking for a job, essentially, or, every 10 person you see on the street, they're looking for a job for one person, essentially. Now, the bigger states, obviously, they have more job openings and there's more people. And it just gives you the total, this data just gives you the total number. It doesn't really go into the actual meat and potatoes of the jobs and all that. And it's pretty good. So you have the layoffs as well from the Bureau of Labor Stats. Layoff and discharge levels rates for total non-farm by state seasonally adjusted. So for June, so the layoffs basically, right? For June, it was Alabama. California had the most, 167,000. And let's see, 113,000 was Texas. Washington, 50,000. Wisconsin, 24,000. And 71,000 was in New York, right? And Maryland, 24,000, etc. And this is good data as well. You can kind of determine maybe they were laid off, maybe they left the job market, whatever. It doesn't really specify. It just says layoffs and discharges. It could be you get laid off. It could be they quit the job, etc. So that's some good data there. the companies themselves post jobs. And so if you look at a company and say this company is in Alaska, or let's say Arkansas, right? This company is in Arkansas, and Arkansas, and they have 84,000 openings. And you can look at a company. I know Walmart's in Arkansas and in Bentonville. There's other companies as well in Arkansas. But as a searching pattern or a way to zero down, I guess, your jobs, basically. Let's say you're from Arkansas. You see there's 84,000. Of the 84,000, what companies out there would be hiring? And you could just Google search, like, how many companies are in Arkansas. Of those companies, maybe 1,000 companies, let's say. And maybe in your city you want to live in. You want to live in Bentonville. You want to live in Little Rock, whatever city you want to live in. How many employers are out there in that particular city of that many? Now, these companies have PR people. They have Twitter accounts or X accounts. The hiring manager has an X account, let's say. And who are they looking for? What type of person are they looking for? You don't know. It more or less gets you into a deeper dive of job search. And if you've taken a long time to look for a job, a couple months, let's say, try anything, try everything, try and go and find out, research the company, figure who they are, find out what kind of people they're looking for, what kind of individuals they're looking for, what skill set do I have that they need, what are they looking for, what skill does it say on their website, or maybe the hiring manager or whoever the gatekeepers are, what are they looking for, what type of personality trait are they looking for, that type of thing. You can tell a lot when you go into a company, and you can even do something like, you can even do this. If you know a company out there and you want to work for them, let's just say. So what you could do is you could go and get a pizza from Domino's or Papa John's or Pizza Hut or whatever. And you get a couple pizzas, you get 3 pizzas, let's say, if you really want to work for this company. Now, on the top of it, what you'll do is you'll take these 3 pizzas, you'll go to the office on a Friday, do it on a Friday. You go to their office and you take these 3 pizzas or 4 pizzas or whatever, usually Supreme, various types of types of pizzas. You go there and you go to the front desk and you say, I have a delivery for pizzas. And okay, for the pizzas. And you figure out, you say, okay. And then on the top, you say, please sign here, and it's a resume. And you give them your resume, basically. Now, that'll probably get a laugh or whatever. What you're trying to do is you're trying to just get in and try to work there, essentially. If you're really looking hard and you haven't really got any leeway, that'd be a good suggestion to do. So thanks a lot for listening to this, and we'll see you in the next one.